Alright, welcome back. So now we are here with Mage. So Mage, I would say Mage got some powerful cards. I'm not, on a personal note, I don't like the Mage set. This is not because of power levels, this is not because of how good it is. I just don't like how swingy some of these things are. So the perfect example of this is Grand Finale. We already had this card and kind of like animated Avalanche. So again, it's not a new effect. We know the effect. So summon an 8/8 elemental, repeat for each elemental you played last turn. So this is like animated Avalanche when if it hit, it was really powerful. And it's a better version because you're summoning a better card on curve and you have the opportunity to summon multiple copies of that better card. So yeah, we'll see the elemental here. The elemental, it's like the little dragon here that's in the fireworks. So yeah, Graham. So yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of Mage cards that are like that, and yeah. So I'm not really sold on them. Like, they're powerful, definitely. Other people will like them. This set is not my cup of tea. All right. So going over the Mage cards here. Confection Cyclone, Battlecry, Elemental, Battlecry. Add 2 1/2 sugar elementals to your hand. All right. So Firefly was a thing. It was more powerful because it was played on 1. But here, the Confection Cyclone, like on 2, it's perfectly fine. You get the 2 1/2 little sugar elementals here, and they can be played. You can save them for your elemental synergy to play to activate your stuff. So, desert elemental, not desert elemental. All right, sorry, I just saw the. I haven't looked at the flavor text for these cards, so some of these I'm just like seeing for the first time. So if you see me get distracted, that's there. All right, so anyway, this 4-star card, like 3 2s that generate anything on curve, those are good. The elementals are good. It will fuel your elemental synergy if you get the right cards for it. Game Master, 2-mana 2/3. The first secret you play each turn costs 1. Kirin Tor Mage, 3-mana 4/3. Your first secret, your Battlecry, your secret costs 0. This is a 2/3 that is a worse version of Kirin Tor Mage. So yeah, 2-star card. Like, even if it goes off, like, it's not going to live like multiple turns to like keep on activating to justify it. Firework Elemental, Battlecry, deal 3 damage to minion, corrupt, deal 12 instead. So what is the corrupted version is just like a purple one. All right, anyway, like 5-mana 3/5, deal 3 damage to minion. That's really good. That's an easy 4-star, maybe even a 5-star card. The corrupt here makes it an extremely easy 5-star card. And it's the only reason it's not 6 stars is that you need that elemental to trigger it, and there's not really a good 4-drop elemental. Sorry, not the elemental. You need the corrupt to trigger it, and playing a 6-mana card. I went over this before. That's not really all that likely. Right? It's not reliable enough. So yeah, this is just going to merely be a very good card. It's going to be a 5-star card, and then occasionally it's a better Vital Spine. Mask of Cthulhu, 7-mana, deal 10 damage randomly split among all enemies. This is Avenging Wrath, redone at a different mana cost for about the same, same, what's the word I'm looking for? The scaling. So Avenging Wrath is 6-mana, deal 8. This is 7-mana, deal 10. So it's slightly better scaling. 3-star card, low 3-star card, decent card. Not much to say. Grand Finale, I talked about this. All right. So Grand Finale, I don't know if this is good. I think it's, okay, I'm just going to say high 3, low 4. I don't know how good this is, but I know this is probably, I'm going to hate this card more than any other card in the set. I'm going to hate losing to this card more than any other card in the set because this is Arena. And if your opponent just plays 2 elementals on 7, or they play a sugar elemental plus the confection elemental plus 2 sugars, and then they summon 4 elementals, 4 8/8s, this is Arena. What do you do? So it's like that situation where you have a 2-card combo that you save and you just win the game off that combo. It's like, it's so frustrating that that can happen. And it's not going to happen that much. Like, it'll happen, but we know from Animated Avalanche that it's not going to happen all that much. It's not going to completely dominate, but the fact that it can still happen is just completely frustrating. So I hate this card. This is my worst card of the set. This card makes me hate Mage overall on the set just because of the crap that can happen here. And it's only going to be a good card. It's not going to be like a super overpowered card because it's not going to happen reliably enough to justify it. But, okay, getting off. Next card. Deck of Lunacy. Transform spells in your deck. The ones that cost 3 more, they keep the original cost. So remember, this is deck. This means it has to be cards you have drafted. This is not transformed cards. This is not generated cards. You have to transform them, spend 2 mana to transform them, and then draw them, and then you get a 3 mana discount for each card you've drawn. Yeah, this is a 1-star card for me. It's worthless. Like in Arena, I don't think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be completely worthless. Sage, Seer of Darkmoon. 6 mana 5/5 Battlecry, draw a card, upgraded for each friendly secret that has triggered this game! Exclamation mark. So, 6 mana 5/5, draw a card, that's fine. That's probably about a 3-star card. If a friendly secret triggers, then it begins to get good. If 2 friendly secrets trigger, which is possible, then it begins to get really, really good. I would say it's 4-star card pretty easily. I don't know how often the secrets are going to trigger, but there are enough random generation effects where you will get a lot of secrets as Mage, and then this thing can potentially just be insane. Conjurer Battlecry, if you control a secret, summon a copy of this. So, idea is you play a secret on 3, nothing happens, and then you play this on 4. Sounds really powerful, but we've had the Battlecry control the secret thing before. We had it with Cloud Prince, where you could deal 6 damage, and that never really worked. So it's the same thing here with the Occult Conjurer. I don't think it's going to work, so I'm just treating it as a 4/4 with a small upside, and to me that's just a normal 2-star card. Rigged Fair Game, Secret. If you didn't take any damage during your opponent's turn, draw 3 cards. So with this one, I think if you play this, I think people, because of Vaporize, may play around this, and you may end up getting this. But once people figure it out, it's never going to trigger. So you need to have some semblance. This is similar to the Hunter Seeker I was talking about earlier. You need to have some semblance of board control for this secret to work. And I don't see board control, like I don't see you having that board control, that semblance of board control. Like if you're behind, this card is massive. This is horrible. And you really want to draw cards either when you're behind or when you're so far ahead that doesn't matter. So yeah, I think ultimately I'm going to say 2-star card just because it is going to trigger sometimes when your opponent has nothing on board, and like that wouldn't be a good time to play it. But the fact that the effect is delayed, the fact that it's so easy to avoid triggering it once you know what it is, I think really hurts the card. Ring Toss. Discover a secret and cast it. Corrupt. Discover 2 instead. I assume it is discover 2 and cast 2. So, personally, I would rather play 4 mana, discover a secret and cast it because of how situational that secrets are, than to have a random secret and just draft it and then hope it's useful later on. Obviously, corrupting it, it's really powerful. You get 2 secrets off. So yeah, I think Ring Toss, good card. This is probably going to be, yeah, it's like a high 3, low 4-star card. I think it's a fine card. All right, and that's Mage. So really, it's Grand Finale just, what's the word I'm looking for? It drags Mage down so much that I really don't want to play this card. I don't want to see this class in Arena. But I'll go over my thoughts on all the classes later. All right, next one up is going to be Paladin, and I will see you guys there.